want to talk to those of you who may have a little trouble with visualization. We commonly think about having a strong visualization ability as also kind of synonymous with having the ability to develop clairvoyance. And this is true. Your third eye is what helps you to create images within your mind, imagination, visualization, and also to receive clairvoyant symbols and messages. But clairvoyance is there's not just one form of clairvoyant ability. And those of you who may have trouble with visualization, you may not realize that you actually do have a clairvoyant ability, and possibly a very strong clairvoyant ability. You're just not using what's called a subjective clairvoyant ability. Clairvoyance has a subjective view and objective view to it. Most people who think about visualization and think about clairvoyance, they think within their clairvoyant mind. They think within the subjective mind. That's where you can kind of visualize an experience that you want to have, or receive images and symbols that the divine is sending you as part of your psychic gift. But those of you who do not have a strong subjective clairvoyant ability may actually have what's called an objective clairvoyant ability. And those with an objective clairvoyant ability, in my opinion, actually have, once it's developed and once it's in awareness, actually have it's a very strong ability to have. And a lot of people are just not in awareness of it. So it's kind of like this, if somebody is thinking, let's bring up a memory in your life for a moment. For those of you who have a strong subjective ability, you'll be able to recreate the images, the memories within your mind. You'll be able to close your eyes and be able to see those images pop up. But for those of you who do not have that visualization process, you may actually tap in to the memory somewhere out here. It's not like you lose sense of the memory, you're just not seeing it within the mind's eye, behind the mind's eye. You see it kind of out here. So if I was to ask you to describe a memory that you had with somebody special in your life, you would be able to, but you wouldn't be seeing it in your mind, you would be seeing it out here. It'd be the same thing if I asked you to describe an apple. You may not be able to see the apple in your mind, but you would be able to describe it from a place out here. Objective clairvoyance is a beautiful ability, and you can actually create visualization with this ability and receive signs and symbols within this ability as well. People with a very progressive or progressed objective clairvoyant ability also have the ability to see auras. They have the ability to see orbs and energy, different energy lines within the air. They have visions that come up really fast, and it's like right up here, and they may not be able to describe it. So just because you can't see when you close your eye within the human mind does not mean that you do not have the ability of clairvoyance. Especially if you have a lot of trouble trying to visualize within the mind, it may point to the fact that you actually have a very strong objective clairvoyant ability. So one of the ways that we can begin to tap in to our objective clairvoyant ability is by one of my favorite processes that I call candle gazing. What you'll need for this is we can use different candle colors for different intentions, but I would say that while you're in the process of developing and becoming aware of your objective clairvoyant ability, that you basically use like a white candle. And so I have just this basic, clean white candle, non-scented candle. And I've had to come up with this little concoction so that you can see it on the camera. I've put a little candle holder together because what you want to do is you want to be able to place that candle so that your eyes are focused right where the flame would be, so that you're not having to do a lot of bending and moving, but you're just kind of in focus with the candle. Now, one of the things that I like to do with my white candle is I like to take an oil like almond oil or even extra olive virgin oil, and I like to dress my candle. What is dressing the candle? It just gives it a power of intention. Almond oil is a manifestation oil, and extra virgin oil is as well. So you could just basically, I just have like a little bit of oil in a dish right here, and I just put my finger in, put a little daub. And what you want to do is you want to actually dress the candle from the butt, the bottom of the candle going up. Okay, just dress it, just put a line right there, and then just take your hand, place it on the oil, and I want you to set the intention. The intention would be to develop my objective clairvoyant ability. And then you just close your eyes and you just keep saying to yourself, I'm here to develop my objective clairvoyant ability. Just keep turning the candle, 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 until that oil is spread all over the candle and your intention is set and put into the candle. Then you basically place the candle up on the candle holder. You put the candle in eye view so that you can literally see it with your eyes. And you want to do this in a room that's kind of dimly lit or dark. It's well lit where I am because I want you to be able to see me. But when you're doing your practice, you want to do this when you're alone, and when you have no distractions, and in a nicely dark lit room, so that you can see the images coming through the candle flame. So basically, you light the candle flame. And what you do is you literally stare into the flame. And I like to stare into the center of the flame, and then I kind of let my eyes just really get comfortable, and I allow myself to just really see the edges of the flame, like I'm watching the edges of the flame. You want to do this, you want to stare at this candle flame for about 3 to 5 minutes. But what will happen as you're beginning to look deeper into the candle is that you can begin actually speaking to your spirit guides or to the divine or whoever it is that you talk to, God, Jesus, Odin, whoever it is that you talk to, spirit, I just call it the divine just to keep everybody included. Just stare into the candle, begin speaking in your mind, talking to yourself about what it is that you are looking to receive, what kind of guidance you're looking to receive. Because developing your objective clairvoyance is such a beautiful gift, because when you're staring into this candle flame, you may begin to see images like a sign or a symbol. You may be able to see what you feel is the face of your spirit guide or the face of the divine. It's a very powerful practice. For the first week, I would say do it for 3 to 5 minutes, no longer than 3 to 5 minutes. After the first week, you can graduate to about 7 to 9 minutes, and allow yourself to just really just develop into the flame. If you're not seeing anything right away, if you're not seeing or feeling anything right away, know that this is like a muscle that needs to be built. Just continue on the journey. And if you do have a strong subjective clairvoyance and you want to try this, please do. Because we can develop, all of us, there's not a single person on this planet that doesn't have psychic ability. And when you set an intention to develop a certain psychic ability, for some, it may not be an innate ability, but it's an ability that you absolutely can create, okay? As you begin deep diving into this candle flame and staring into this candle flame, you can take it from asking for messages from the divine to actually putting your visualizations into the flame. So if you think about it, it's like creating a memory into the flame and then staring into that memory into the flame. Most of all, have fun with this, enjoy this. It's a really fun process. It's a really cool ability to develop. Again, if you get a highly developed ability of objective clairvoyance, you can actually start to see auras, orbs in the air, and even energy wavelines in the air. It's very, very cool. So if you want to know more, if you're excited about this and you're excited to try this, I would love to invite you to my new program called Esoteric Emergence. We are going to be talking about all the psychic gifts, why we have them, how we can use them, and how we can use them in the 3D world, tapping into 5D and 7D realities, bringing that down into the 3D world. So many people are being called to develop their awareness, get a deeper connection to soul, and that's what this program is all about, is helping you to create this, create this kind of experience for yourself and create your passion purpose work. Create your passion purpose work here on earth. Thank you. Have a great day.